guys, welcome back to Black, White, and the Grays. My name is Kylie. Oh my gosh. My name is Kylie Gray, and I'm so glad you're here with me. I'm in my little greenhouse. It's like a half sunken greenhouse. If you're new here, we are a garden zone 3 with a frost risk all year round, so subterranean greenhouses are not uncommon in this area. Anyway, this greenhouse is a disaster zone. It is a schmess, which I haven't cleaned it, and this is my first time using it this year. And I'm starting seeds. So, that's probably really loud for you, but I'm going to be doing a storage cabbage today. It is not too late to do this here where we live. I typically don't plant until mid to late April is when my soil starts to unthaw, like workable. And that's what it means if your soil's, like on some seed packets, I don't know if it's like as soon as the soil can be worked. It just means it's not like you don't need a pickaxe to break through the frozen ground. Right now, you'd need a pickaxe. We're not there. So I just have some 72 plug trays and some seed starting mix, and I'm gonna start filling these up and we're gonna get to going. So these two varieties, I talked to you guys a ton about storage varieties, and these are two storage varieties from two different companies. One is from Johnny's, which I always talk about because I really do like them. One thing about Johnny's is they do grow, it's a lot of hybrid seed. So hybrid seeds are not stable. They cannot be, if you save the seed, you're still going to get, like if it's this cabbage seed, if you save the seed from this cabbage, you're still going to get a cabbage. You're just not going to get, most likely not going to get the same cabbage you grew the year prior. Now, with a heirloom seed, I actually don't know if this is heirloom. This is an open pollinated, so it's not heirloom, but essentially if an heirloom and an open pollinated seed, you're gonna get what you, so this is a red acre cabbage. I will get a red acre cabbage if I save the seed from this, so that's good. I'm gonna fill this seed tray up. I have such a problem with filming angles. You can't even see, but then it's like it chops me off. You would think I'd be better at this by now. Yep. Alright, we're gonna speed this up. So I got 2 trays for my cabbages. Maybe I should have done 3. Okay. So this is an interesting thing for me because I want to talk to you about this. This is like a sorta ad. Sorta. Okay, let me explain. So Survival Garden Seeds reached out to me a week or 2 ago, and they wanted to send me this for free, which they did. It would only do this if this was something, one, I would use or something I had used. One, it's an American-made company. The seeds are grown in America. It was founded by brothers who really see the urgency to grow food and wanted to give people a way to do it, which I really love. And this is a Mylar bag, which is awesome, which meaning you can store this. You can put this 30 varieties, remain viable to 3 to 8 years. Like I've talked to you guys about this before. This is not Survival Garden's recommendation. This is mine. Seeds can last way longer than that, especially if they're packaged in Mylar, which no moisture can get into and no light, and they can last a really long time. So I was hoping they'd be in Mylar, and with the name Survival Garden Seeds, I figured it would be, but I'm really pleased to see that. So I'm going to just show you what's in here. This is the Home and Garden. They gave me a code for my viewers and a link. If you go to survivalgardenseeds.com/thegrays, it'll take you to the options you can get, and you can get a certain percentage off. I'll have everything linked down below if you're interested. I want to let you know I have not tried this company before. They are a reputable company. A lot of YouTubers, podcasters are affiliates with them. Hey guys, so this is me in the future. I'm editing this video that you're watching right now, and I'm interrupting it because I wanted to be a little more clear about this. These seeds for the pack I got, the Home Garden pack, is 30 seeds, and it's on regular price is $29.99. So it's about $1 a pack per pack of seeds, which I think is great. And it's not like when you go to the dollar store or if you get a dollar seed pack from somewhere else where they kind of jip you. There is a fair amount of seeds in all of them. I wouldn't say there's no less than any other, like a Baker Creek seed or anything else, which I think is really great. Plus, with my discount code, if you use my link and my code, you get an additional 10% off. And I just wasn't clear with that. I don't know why I didn't communicate that to you, but I wanted to communicate that now. So it'll bring it less than $1 a pack with my code and everything. Like I said in this video, I do get a little bit of a kickback, and I want to be transparent with you because I know sometimes people can feel like some YouTubers aren't, or people on social media aren't being 100% open. This is my laptop here, I'm editing. Open with you, but I do, but it's going to take a while to build up. So even if I get nothing out of this, I want to get these seeds out to you guys so you get the deal, because this is a smoking hot deal. And I think I didn't realize how awesome of a deal that they were giving me. And it's at full price. It's still $30. And so the 3 packs are the Home and Garden. One is the Home and Garden, the Homesteaders, and the Farm Seed Vault. So you get 30 seeds for $29.99. 50 seeds for $49.99, and 100 seeds for $99.99, plus 10% off with my code. So it's $1 a pack or less than $1 a pack, which is awesome. So yeah, that's what I wanted to jump in here and jump into this video and tell you. And also, I think it's really important that a lot of people will get these seeds or get like survival packs and put them up in their preps for emergencies or what have you, but they're just counting on learning those skills now. What this company does for you is, well, on the pack itself, it'll tell you how to grow the seed, which is informative, but also how to save the seeds, which I think is really crucial, because so many people, we miss that step. And they're sure to give you the heirloom or open pollinated seeds, which can be saved, and you'll get the same thing over and over again. So I think that's really important. And anyway, I felt like I wasn't very clear with my telling you about these seeds and about this company. And I think it's a really awesome opportunity that they gave me. And I'm so glad that they have given me a code to give to you guys so you can enjoy it as well. All right, back to Past Kylie. Bye, guys. If you want to get them with me, you can grow them. We can grow them together. And yeah, so I want to open these up for you guys. And hopefully there's some cabbage seeds in here, because I could start those right now as I'm starting these. This is really cool. Okay, so just the main bag is my lart, and these are just regular. So it's best if you're packing those away for survival, prepping those, to keep them in that bag, because they're not in Mylar bags in here. Let's see what we got going. This is pretty fun for me. Something that I'm actually going to use and really comes in handy. Oh, how fun. Everything in this package, I'm gonna separate them out. We live in a really crazy zone. Wow, okay. That we can't grow. We can if you protect it a lot, but we can't grow a lot of frost tender things. I was nervous with this because I'm like, I'm gonna be taking up a lot of high tunnel space trying out some of these seeds, or am I not gonna be able to grow some of these? But you can tell this is because the frost tender things like tomatoes and melons, we have a hard time growing outside with our frost in summer. So these are more of the, nope. Wow, I'm pleased with this. I was really nervous it was going to be overwhelmingly vegetables that we would have a hard time growing here. But in reality, in this home garden pack, it has 30 varieties. This is great for me because here are the varieties we can grow basically all year, and here's the ones that need need a little extra. It's way more what we can grow versus what we can need more protection here to grow. So there's dill, viroflay spinach. I could butchering that. Never grown that variety, but it's obviously they're non-GMO. It's illegal to sell GMO seeds to a home gardener. Dill. They got some wildflowers. That's cool that they sent that, because I feel flowers are so important also to garden because you need bees and pollinators to grow your food. So turnips, the snowball. I have not grown that variety at all. That's cool. I'm gonna definitely grow that. Did I see a cabbage? There it is. Perfect. And the one I forgot. Okay, the rainbow Swiss chard. I love that. Champion radish, cilantro, carrot, imperator, the little fingers carrot, Alton broccoli. I like that one. Arugula. Oh, this is cool. I've never grown this. I grow a ton of beets, but this is a cylinder beet. It's like shaped like a cylinder. That's cool. Paris Island, one of my favorite. Lola Rosa, lettuce, parsley, flat leaf, kale, the dinosaur kale, and the golden acre cabbage, which I tend to grow every year, but I have not started it. So I'm going to put that over here, and we're going to start that one today. So those are all the cold hardy varieties, and a lot of these I can just direct sow out in the garden. Today I'm just starting, I really should be starting peppers, and soon I need, like next week I need to be starting my tomatoes. So for the frost tender varieties, we got eggplant, the black beauty, hearts of gold melon, like a cantaloupe, okra, like I don't even think we have a shot at growing that. So that is one seed. That California Wonder pepper, jalapeno peppers, crimson sweet watermelon, that's yummy. The black beauty zucchini, that's a great one. It's pretty fast to maturing here. Oh, this is cool. Heirloom rainbow mix, so you get all sorts. I guess it wouldn't matter if you cross-pollinate because you're just gonna get whatever. The Roma, I love a good Roma. The butternut, and cucumber national pickling, basil large leaf, and a small sugar pumpkin. So the only thing in this pack that would, which I'm not saying we can't grow because I'm not going to tell you that, but is that we're going to have a hard time, is the okra. It loves heat, and I really don't think it would love our, when we drop down in the cold temperatures. So all in all, I think this is a great little pack. I'm excited to try out these seeds. I want you to know when I'm sharing this with you is that I'm not going to sell you a product that I think is rubbish or that I wouldn't use myself. Or that doesn't have any of, if it's made in China crap. Or I want you to know that I wouldn't be putting something on this channel without it being something that I would use myself in a company that I would use, because I almost bought this on my own, but I talked myself out of it because I need seeds like a hole in the head. But if they're giving them to me to share with you all, can't pass them up. My husband was like dying. He's like, of course, this is what you need. A seed company to sponsor you. It's the perfect brand deal here, people. Okay. But this is special. And I think that I'll put my code and everything down below in the description. We're gonna get these storage red cabbages going. So with this method, this is like the lazy girl method of starting seeds. I do not want to thin these. This is a 72 plug tray, and these are fresh seeds. If I thought that they might not be, I'm gonna just do one seed in each pod. Remember, you just want to put the seed in twice as deep as it is wide, which is hardly anything. When you look at these seeds, they're just very tiny. I'll move that so you can see a little better. I'm just going to be plugging them in. And also, in years past, I would be like, oh, lazy girl method, let's just throw a bunch of seeds in there. But then you end up wasting seeds, and then you have to separate them out. And I don't want to separate these seeds out. I want them to be living good until I plant them out, which is fine because it'll be about 4 to 6 weeks until I plant them out. And I'm gonna take these inside. I brought a sled to bring my, I robbed my children's snow sled to bring out my soil because I had to bring my soil into my house because it was frozen. So I robbed a sled. So now, if I accidentally get two, I'm not going back for it. It's windy. But so I'm gonna haul these back on my sled in a bit. Oh, this is just therapeutic. What have you guys started for seeds? Have you ever tried these survival garden seeds? So sometimes with a seed starting company or a seed company, which is why I really like Johnny's, they do a hybrids, in which I'm kind of getting away from hybrids, but they're great for our short season, but you have to keep going back to the seed company to get that seed. So like Johnny's has got me in their pocket because I fell in love with a couple of varieties, but I'm hoping that this year, with trying out a lot of heirloom varieties, which I was pleased. I have some heirloom varieties, but I had so many hybrid carrot seeds that I felt silly for buying more. I felt like it's going to take me years to go through my own supply. But now with this pack, I can definitely start these 2 heirloom seeds and save the seeds from them. Like this, with Johnny's, what I like about them is that because they are hybrid and they're so specific, they will tell you the lot and the test date. So this was tested March of 2020 and the germination rate was 90%. So they let you know, and sometimes they'll say like overpacked to fill. I know Baker Creek does that to like compensate for bad germination. They give you extra seeds. One year with Johnny's, I didn't even email them. They just said they had a failure of a crop with some sunflowers. And by fall, I had a brand new pack of sunflowers seeds in my mailbox. Plus, they refunded me. I think that's very honorable for somebody to do. They don't have to do that if they have bad germination with something. It's just the role. It's just the hand you've been dealt. Some years are bad. And some years, I don't like to blame the seed company because what if it was just poor growing conditions on my part, or like lack of... Oh, I got a little rascal coming out. What's up?
I was telling you.
I never want to assume it's the company because there's so many variables, especially in our growing season, that I could easily jack up the germination of my own, so it's hard to tell. Okay, so wow, it's amazing how many seeds you have left over when you diligently wrong way diligently sow. Okay, so this is from Botanical Interest, and to keep this in, I didn't bring anything. I didn't bring any whatchamacallits down. What are those things called? Garden. I didn't bring down a marker. The storage varieties I'm growing, and the Golden Acre is not typically a storage variety. It is not a storage variety. It is a smaller head, which means it produces faster. So while you're waiting for your larger headed storage varieties to grow, you can be eating on this. I'm actually going to do my storage crop in here because I want more storage crops. This is a late cabbage. It takes a while. Like, at least with my experience in growing cabbages, which last year was my first year with a legit cabbage patch. It takes it's like onions for me. It takes forever. And where we live, there can be so many micro zones within our so many microclimates within our microclimate, that something maybe your onions will be mature a month before mine, or a few weeks, but mine typically are not mature till mid-September. And even then this year, I had to harvest them before a lot of the necks fell over, which isn't ideal, but it is what it is. And my cabbages weren't ready till then either. So they kind of take all season to grow. This year I'm going to put my cabbages, 2 years ago I had all my cut flowers over here to the right of the little greenhouse. And that's this year where I'm going to Those are some crazy pigs. That's to the right of that is where I'm gonna put a couple of my whatchamacallits, cabbages this year. I'm gonna do a couple rows. I'll do like one row for each storage cabbage, the red acre and the storage number 4. And then I'll do a third row of fresh eating cabbages that'll be ready sooner. Like this golden acre one. Okay, I'm gonna... I have you propped up on a 3-gallon bucket, so if you're shaking when I move the table, that is why. Okay, I got a little marker over here so I can tell which side I did these, and then I'm gonna plant the other half when I find my other seeds. I just gotta look for them. It's not gonna be difficult. But, so, not too late to get your storage cabbage growing unless you live in a really hot climate, then I don't know. But for me, and where I live, you can still get them going. And here's to another cabbage patch. We're just gonna stack these up right there. So thanks so much for following along with me, guys. And again, if you're interested in these, I'll leave my link down below. If you use it, that's awesome. I'd love it. If you don't, that's fine too. Whatever floats your boat. But I want you to know that I'm going to be trying these out with me. You're going to see the germination rate in a couple days for these cabbages. And I will keep you updated 100% of the way. So thanks so much for following along with me, guys. And thank you for all of your love and support. And I will see you on my next video. Bye, guys. Okay. Now you all have to get on a sled in the snow. Oh dear. Ah! Very careful, very careful, very, very, very careful. Can't forget you. I told you it was a disaster. Okay. Okay, worst case scenario. Look it, starting to melt. Yep. Worst case scenario, they fall backward.